Alright, and we'll do. Prev. Nerds. Alright, buddy. I mean, Purse was technically first. If you count offline chat. How you doing, Mouse? Alright, so we're doing the overworld side today. We'll see how far we get, I guess. This will be fun. I guess I should probably like these portals again. Offline chat, no counters. Right. It's a VIP club. No, the Pult network does not does not have a chunk loading grid. That would be absolutely insane to do for this scale. Holy. I don't even want to know how many chunks this thing crosses. I know that is a thing that a private server has worked on. I'm pretty sure one of the members told me about that. That one of the private servers has that capability. They can send a request from any station and they can request certain items from their storage and it'll be sent to them directly. Which just sounds insane. I just don't really know how useful that is, though. It's like I feel like it's only useful for like a current project that you're at, right? Like if I was at, for example, where Max was at the slime, and Max needed uh more obsidian or whatever for the portal slicing, he can just send a request through the Bolt network. It'll get to main storage. It'll receive the request, complete it, and then send the items back to where it was. Like that would be nice for what he's doing now, but then of course, once that project's completed, then it's like, well, are we ever going to need to request items from that anymore? So like the chunk loading grid is just like, I wouldn't say useless anymore, but it's just like doesn't make sense at that point to have it there. But it's a pain to remove. Send in a request to turn on the farm. I could see that. You're not welcome in offline chat. Perhaps VIP in the. I don't know how to say that. VIP in our hearts. That's how you say it. VSP, what is that? Very special person? Here to represent the Veeps. For real, true. I don't know what it looks like but this Chunklin grid just looks more advanced, even though it's not really. It's a lot simpler than the old one. I get a schematic of a single module of the return chunk loader, and then I can get a thing for stuffs for 70 of them. Can we boost the new trial member to mine this obsidian shortly? And I'm working on the overworld side today, Alex. I just finished the nether side yesterday. How you doing, bees? Welcome in, homie. That's what trials are for. Exactly. Oh, I gotta tear these down. Try to just blow it up. I like boom booms. Right as Kami comes on to bees, you're here. Of course. We like boom booms? Okay. Why am I flying in the overworld? A little too far. Oh, I did not want to do that. This is Voxy. It's not perfect. You can see like this. When you go through portals, it does this sometimes where it just doesn't render the shit. But it's pretty nice for the most part. Really good for performance. Like I don't have like any performance impact at all with this long ass render distance. Coral looks a little scuffed. But it doesn't seem to work well with portals all too well. Uh, He's jamming. World does look interesting for sure. So yeah, it's definitely not perfect in the version it's in right now, but it's still pretty nice when it works. You did a test yesterday and you almost passed out during it? Damn. That's that's unfortunate. You went to bed early, unheard of. True. Very true there. Killian forgot about you. No, what you mean? The Phoenixes are sick. Yeah, I love the spawn deco. It was inspired by Elenium Prov. Same with the fire hearts that are used on the channel and everywhere else. You hated test at uni so much. If you failed, the Reese test was next semester. It's just insane. You think you have a new Elenium's favorite song, Killian? Okay. First got you addicted to Elenium again. First just doing her job out here. I shouldn't need that much obsidian, but I'll grab it, I guess. Feel something? I know which one you're talking about, but can't say that's my favorite. I do not need that much concrete. Best mod ever? Talking about purse, then true. Bees might not think so. She's been banned, cross banned a few times. Smile. Is a timeout nerd? Okay. Same difference. He said you're sorry. I didn't even see that one, Achillian. Leave her alone? Are we moving along too? Or what are we doing? He's pulled at me. Gotta do it, ain't a typo. Surprised you didn't get bonked yet. Outstanding record. Cheap viewers and no link. Bot message from Timu. Both of them. I can take care of that. I wouldn't copy the message. Still have pumpkins over there. Not the TNT. I need the boom booms. Sticky pistons. I mean, who, DJ? I mean, who? Brother, brother can't say any names right. That's the wrong way. The bots be doing shorter messages so you don't see them. Automod just says, we'll be seeing you. Purse scares you. Wait, so is that the first one I need to do? Is this one? Need to keep here on my good side. You're innocent. Yeah, this is the first one. I guess I got rid of some of them when I got rid of the spawn detection thing. So this way. Yep, that's the way I loaded. I'll mark this one ender chests. Yeah, that works quite well. So TNT there, bop. All right. Yeah, that does really well for 2 TNT. You need a second monitor? True. First knows the truth. What now? Like, it doesn't even need to be like a good monitor for a second monitor. Like, it could just be like a just a very simple thing. As long as it can display, that's about all you need for it to do. Yeah, I guess it does need USB-C because I think you have a Mac, right? You have an Apple computer. You should still have a HDMI, surely, right? So hand me down from your dad. It's like 10 years old, but it works just fine. That's where I started. My second monitor was when I used to have an Xbox. I moved away from a TV from the Xbox at around my last couple years of high school. I went to a monitor. I just liked it a lot better. It was like obviously faster, refresh rate, if that really mattered, but like response time, lower input lag. And then that's where my second monitor came from when I first got my PC. It was just that monitor. Nothing special, just like base 1080p. That portal's already up to world limit. Well, I guess it's old world limit. Yeah. I guess I can probably move that one a little bit higher. So I can move the portal off of the bedrock roof onto the platform. Cable of it won't stay connected, it just hangs loose. Oh, so you have a dongle. Is that a Mac or is that something different? The computer that you have? It is a Mac? Okay. They really not have any. Only has two USB-C ports and that's it. That is the stupidest. Like this picture shows me that it has a Thunderbolt. Do you have a Thunderbolt connection? Because Thunderbolt, we could get a display hooked up to that. No keypad. Yeah, nah. One thing I'll never buy is a Mac. You couldn't pay me to have a Mac. I get why people get it though for school and whatnot. Like, you know, fair enough. But it's not for me, that's for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, you've had it for years, and it probably wasn't extremely helpful for uni. What am I listening to? Oh yeah, Linux is a whole separate thing. I thought you were telling Purse to study for a second at Killian. I was like, damn, okay. She's here for today. You're telling her to go study. If one day you'll get a new PC. Yeah, when you move to the US, you'll take my my old PC. Get rebuilt. Okay, I getcha. Mouse. Probably have a couple thousand viruses. What? You did your uni work today? Smile. Actually being productive. Made a typo like normal. Sure. Need to get on saving. I guess so. Is that another monument? It is. Can I do this? Can you do that, I think. Okay, really? No, I can't. How hard is it to find a job? I mean, a good job? Pretty difficult. You can get any job pretty easily for the most part. Might not be great. Or multiple. There's a lot of people with multiple jobs right now that I know. It's just insane. You don't move there then. It's fair enough. It's a smart thing to do. That would have taken so much longer to just manually mine all that. It's clear for the most part. A little bit of glass over here and there. Ain't too bad. It's a secret club. Why is it getting mentioned? Work and travel, though? That'd be expensive. Should I mine? I should probably mine the dirt when I'm walking this, I guess. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do. Is it on the channel list then? And don't ask me. Name my Discord. I mean, technically, but if you consider the server member secret clubs, then I guess technically. No need secret club, you have you. There's Leafy on for bees again. Not that secret anymore, I mean, true. That made you hallucinate and forget that you already renewed your lease. Yeah, I get you. Leases are something, that's for sure. I can trust you knowing about the secret club. That you've brought it up twice now in about, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. I don't know how I can trust you. A really good lease deal. Don't want to lose it. Fair enough. I did. I'm reading your chats, brother. And we don't even have one, so like, it doesn't even matter. If I could say secret club all the time I wanted, it doesn't exist. Wait, now that I look at it, this kind of matches the walls, this factory. It kind of looks like the phoenix wings. Like spread it out like that. Nice little Easter egg. That was on purpose? No, I didn't design that factory. I didn't pick the design just because it was like that. Should probably not do that. I should probably keep this in my inventory for when I make the chunk loaders. Oh, I took the jack-o'-lanterns, the pumpkins back. Yeah, we need to remove this station. I keep flying to it, thinking it's this other one, the new MS one. We gotta rip that out for sure. You can finally feel special then, surely. Half, he says. As if I didn't give him, oh, yeah, because I blew the portal up. Hello. I think this one I have to do by module. I ain't making a schematic that's 10,000 blocks long. It's just not happening. Okay, well, if that's going to be how quick it is per module, let me get this done today. Let's see how fast I can actually make this one. Should you be banned at some of these songs you don't know? I need to retake the schematic. I'm going to do a manual sub-region so I can place it in the right time every time as well. Vicky the Viking, welcome in, man. Appreciate the follow. Right, let's see. Let me start at 51 minutes on stream evenly here. Great start. Seconds. I can definitely get that faster. Is there supposed to be rails there? Ignore that. Another nerd? What? Who's the other nerd? You? Exactly. Everyone? True. So we'll do manual origin on this side. Is it a staring day today? I can do it too. International Staring Day. I haven't closed my Discord yet, person. I just see the bear dancing in the corner of my second monitor. In your status. Place the block. Trying to look into your soul. Trying to look into both. Both what now? I have not been putting pumpkins in these, so on the way back, I gotta put pumpkins in this dropper here. I'll probably forget about it, but I got to do it. We know when you get older. I know you know. You know who doesn't know? Me. I just boosted my blocks mind stat with this. Beast jamming. There's Link. Is there a hotkey to move schematic? Oh my god, there is. Apostrophe semicolon. It ain't working. Minus. Oh my god, it works. That's gonna be so nice for this. Was that for area selection? Entire selection. I don't remember. Alt account, who's this? Drew. Boost in stats. Okay. Came close to figuring out earlier, but then got distracted. When does Link not get distracted? Somehow lost your 20-day streak. Were you here on Saturday for the 12-hour stream? Sunday, rather? Well, so that's 3-day streak, so you would have to lose it before then. But I didn't stream Saturday and I didn't stream Friday. So you would have lost it the week before. Did I do the glass on that one? Did. I think you have 24 hours after a stream to save your watch streak. So, like, you might have missed it and I just didn't go live the next day. So, like, unless you watched the VOD, then I guess you wouldn't have maintained it.
Hello there.
I guess it lets you keep if you skip a day. Probably, I guess, yeah. I mean, to be fair, a lot of streamers actually stream it every single day. Oh, you have 24 hours or till next stream. I gotcha. Corners on the portal? Yes. This old chunk litter, I couldn't have the corner there because it needed like redstone there for some reason, or like a torch. The purse, I appreciate you giving the sub to the nerd. Thank you, homie. Didn't you just say you gotta be saving money? Should really tear down those ones that I don't need anymore. I'll blow those ones up too before we leave. Because they aren't needed and they're an eyesore now. He just switched back to MC. It's like they know. I trust Bees. She's was an experienced mod in Link's chat for some time. Why do I need so many chunk splitters? It's just to automatically turn on and off the nether switch without having to fly to it all the time. This sends a signal down with it whilst loading the chunks. So we can toggle the nether switch, which is like 1,000 blocks away in the nether, on and off automatically. For years until you had your 9-month break. That 9 months felt like forever, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't like that portal. Did I like that portal? I did. Gone for so many years till you came back. To be fair, there was a while where I just didn't watch like any streams. Just want to break sometimes. That's very true. I've taken breaks from streaming entirely. Or just Minecraft entirely, too. It's an interesting spot for a... Oh, there's a cat. Interesting spot for a witch hut. I'm surprised I can see that cat from all the way up here. Save the cat or I'm telling Bunny. Oh. I guess you're snitching. You hate the year you met me, dude. You're trying to start a fire with her. Rev likes this song too. I don't even know why I'm placing the spawn proofing glass, but oh well. This actually feels like somewhat good to actually finally be redoing the correct way. Well, not really necessarily the correct way, but a better way overall. Incoming exclamation point skip for bees. Alright, killing was not an invitation for you to join in. Disrespectful. The fuck is that down there? Wait, am I by the bee? No. Am I? I think the bee's further down. What's that chunk over there? Oh. You wanted to join in too. Okay. It's gonna add the image of the skip button the other day. Well, then do it. Actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. I think it's only because I don't have to build to each one. I mean, it would probably be the same speed as me just mining this to the next one. But at least all the stuff's already in place, so it's just like, I don't gotta worry about it. It's literally the skip. Wait. Let's just wait for bees to do it again. What the fuck is that? Ah. It's not 9-9. Type the emote again, bees. Smile. Nah, don't really feel like it. Therefore, I'm legally not obligated to listen to such requests. Is this what, like, you were saying to Link earlier about him not liking Doritos? He's gonna punch him up. It's Rihanna Gomez. Just littering the environment here with all this stuff. Oh well. If you know, you know. True. It's actually going pretty smoothly. How many have I done? I'm moving at a pace like a 1 per minute. Even with mining all this dirt. This right here is saving a lot of time, not having to go into the GUI for Lightmatica to move it over. Nah, we can't be having that burst. It's all good, homie. You need some sleep every now and then. KPAA. Yes. Achillean will fall behind soon. Blame me for streaming when she was not available. Right. It's my fault. Gotta stream earlier. I should just quit my job so I can stream on time at a reasonable time for purse. That's July 20th. Yeah, because of your cruise or whatever. It's not that you don't deserve it. It's I need to survive somehow. And quitting my job, which is I would like to do that. I can't. I think you said it a few times here, yeah. You would never tell me to do that. You're not crazy. I don't know. Maybe just a little bit. If I quit my job, you'd miss out on the fun of the CEO coming by while you're watching Twitch. Listen, man. I'm a professional when it comes to doing nothing at work, but looking like I'm doing something. What I mean? Exactly what Achillian said. We're all a little bit crazy. I have 101 of these perimeters in my world burst. I'm a little bit mentally insane. Please look. Just leave me on. I didn't mind the white class. You love the evolutions. The evolutions. I want to do a Flareon. Like, that would have been perfect for Blaze, but it's too late now to do that. Mental insanity is building farms above terrain. I mean, that's kind of true. Could do something else for a Flareon. What else makes sense for fire? I have magma. I have. I mean, we do have ice already, but we'll have to redo it at some point. Because of the XP farm changes. How high can I get away with this? Let me see. You might need to do some math here. Yeah, because the portal, the pigment farm that we had to repair the pickaxe automatically doesn't work anymore. So we'll have to change that out for something that can actually work in the new versions. But yeah. Okay, so where would I need to put the portal? It's so far over to begin with. Yeah, like the wither module that we have for the XP thing now. Or if we can somehow figure out the armadillo, that would be, I think, I mean, it kind of depends. Wither is obviously easier to do than having to figure that out, but. Oh yeah, I'm not tearing down that ice farm. That ice farm's gonna stay there. I'll make it another perimeter. 100%. All right, so if I want this, my portal is at 140, 140. And the portal down at the farm is at what? Portal's down at 14, so that's 126 blocks difference. So I need the portal in the overworld here for the chunk loading grid to be 130 blocks above 255. No, 130 blocks above 140. I gotta swap this out too for the new version of this. I can remove the moss thing here because we don't need that anymore. So 130 blocks above thing. Above what? Well, -1 pork chop. So 270 should be fine. And that should link properly still. Yeah, honestly, Colin, it'll probably be faster for me to make a whole new perimeter than it would be to mine that obsidian. Even with bot boost. Okay, maybe not with bot boost, but you get what I mean. Why did I light the portal? The issue, though, Max, is the vertical ones. Like, it takes forever to spawn all those bots in. That's the annoying part. Like, yeah, it's nice. You spend, like, 20 minutes getting all the bots set up each time. But horizontal with the obby miner, like, that's fine. So this should link up top. You want it to link up. Puggies. And now you should still link back up. Cool. Now if we go down here, this one should link to the portal on the platform for the station. It's so much nicer now, though, you know, that it takes Y access into consideration. I didn't remove this portal. Frames feel so bad in the nether right now. I don't know why. Now they're stable. Alright, that linked down properly. Cool, cool. Now do you link onto the one on the thingy? Sweet. Finally got that fixed. You got 400k terracotta yesterday? Boggies. Might get 1,000,000. That would be quite a lot, I think, for that scale. In that small of an area. Well, I say small, just in relativity. I don't know how deep the terracotta layers go anymore. It used to be not that very many. The Bumble Zone? I'm assuming that's better Minecraft? I've never played anything modded, so I have no idea. Modded ain't my thing. Your laptop can't handle it. I think that was waves, you know? Oh, was there a pigman here? He got yeeted by TNT. Goodbye. A recent Illyria vid. I think you might be a little bit on drugs. Yeah, I remember it being on season 1 for the sub thingy. That didn't last very long, did it? Recent meaning 1 year. Fair enough. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched Illyria videos, not gonna lie to you. At least besides like the redstone farm ones or whatnot. Well, a good server owner will not have the messages pinged by default for everything. You can do it though. I'm pretty sure Purse has it, so she doesn't have anything muted. So she could probably give you a little bit more insight on that. Yeah, right click notification settings and go to all messages, I guess would be the thing. Do you have the reaction roles, Zeno? You don't have the roles. Yeah, go to the reaction role. Under the welcome and select the ones that you want. That's when you can get pinged by them. And then you can change it back to only at mentions, and then you should get pinged every time. Any other server besides my own, I don't have things even like make the notification. It just puts the red number next to it. You love this song so much. I don't know if you need to have desktop notifications on. I would assume so. Just the visual indicator. That's probably a Discord setting itself. So there should be another thing in like the actual settings of Discord that show like something for notifications for in general, not just like per server. Didn't somebody like Shawn Mendes? I swear somebody here did. You might make mine every message. It's risky business with the server member channels, to say the least. Other project channels. Sometimes we go on rants. Especially if you were there when I was the one day where I think it was Saturday, where I was just testing bolt locations and I kept putting stuff in that channel every time I found an issue, just so that it was documented. Twitch buffering, I don't see it on my end this time. Not seeing in links either. I think it might be your internet this time. Lost a good one today. So we're almost 40 chunk loaders in. We're over halfway at least. people want my sea. Do you see this giant ocean? This is all 117 terrain. This is all 117. Say my seed is so good. Nope. Absolutely not. Summation Point World download. Did you see that channel category in the Discord first? That was my first April Fool's. The amount of people that fell for it the day one was just so funny. I forgot to do something for April Fool's this year. I kind of didn't even know what to actually do with it. I ran out of ideas. Seeds a number. I mean, technically you could say it's a word, or it's letters, because letters do represent numbers in the seed generator thingy. Appreciate the 3-stream watch streak there, Tuxie. Yeah, I feel like the swap in names and icons is just kind of like... eh. Same with putting like a one notification, like it looks like you got pinged or whatever. April Foolless. True. For 1 year. Are we vibing out here, Tuxie? Tuxie? Just making some chunk lures today. I think we'll be back in the end tomorrow until we have the new bolt stations, which might be about like a week or so. Or we can go over to GeoDig. I'm open to whatever you guys want to do. Didn't say hi to Purse, Sedge. GeoDig sounds refreshing. Gonna go cry in a corner. See what you did, Tuxie. Buy some tissues and have them shipped to you. Guess who's back? Back again? I don't know. The fancy ones from Target. But who's back? I didn't hear the answer to that question yet. Completely forgot about the server restart. It's 4 a.m. Oh, it's Persa song. Elaine got told to shut it. Hawkies. Is he actually going to listen? To be determined. Of course not. Obviously, who could have guessed that one? Stack set for a single player mining project? I mean, sure would be something. Do you ever listen to Purse? All the time? Something like that. Yeah, Purse got that one. Suck it, nerd. Yeah, you let her get it. Uh-huh. DJ loves you tonight. He's making up for you not being here yesterday. Good thing you have your own music playing. It's just, I can't believe it. Fake viewer. You sing them, he gets to hear it. Good. Very good. What do you mean, good think bees? What the hell? Half the songs that play are from songs that you recommend and you listen to. Why I yelling? Okay, you can put the bat away. Ain't that serious, beast. Damn tanky mode. I went after him. Fucking flights. Making fun of a Killian for typoing. You got to. Almost as blind as Link. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. Getting bullied in my own stream. Oh yeah, because almost is just not as bad. Uh-huh. It's not one typo, it's another. Back to back. Somebody else's turn now. Levy it. He's added an emote typo in. Is that a blindfold? That works. I've almost gone through a whole shovel of just mining dirt. What the hell? Layer? Brother, are you alright over there? I know it's real backwards, but like, come on. I don't know what's worse, getting called blind or getting multiple people type in the typo and mess emote at you. You have tears. Why does that tree look like an arrow? Looks like it's pointing that way. See what happens when you're not here, Purse. It's all the fun. Bring all the fun. True. How many more do I gotta go, bro? My god, it's still so far away. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to her. Wow, bro said a compliment and it's saying he didn't mean it as a compliment. That's fucked up. Just took all of this as being boring. Bees. No, that's not the case at all. Rather not show some of your DMs. What that mean? Sometimes stuff gets out of hand. With you, no, that's every time it gets out of hand. Good luck scrolling through 24,000 messages. That's true. Goes to search bar. Oh, so you know every DM that you sent to Purse word for word, and every DM she sent back to you word for word. Right. Mm-hmm. Surely. Never said that. What's the search bar gonna do? If you don't know what was said, how are you gonna figure out what happened? Just search nice words. So no results then, yeah. Yes, see, Purse on the same page. 400 today only. Right. You didn't see it? You don't know how? Because you're pro yappers. Hi, whoever you are. That's fucked up. Remember now, sorry. I mean, I did stream yesterday, but I don't think either of you were here yesterday, so technically your last stream is a 12-hour one, yes. Uh, Cause you're not gonna lie, no, I get you, man. Upgrading the chunk loading line for the nether mob switch. There's no way in hell I'm chunk loading the whole bolt network. That would be so much work. But yeah, the one we had was just slow and not very It was reliable for sure, but it just wasn't great. I believe the world border got really unlucky with terrain. Is it all ocean like me? My whole seat is ocean, it feels like. We did flush the world border wall. Yeah. I remember seeing Kronos having to do that. Not fun. Or was it Wave? I don't know. One of the two. They probably both did it. It was Kronos, so yeah. What day? Use the quarry style changes. They seem to just like I remember them. Pain to deal with. Especially to prep it, yeah. 100%. Yep, one lava source can ruin the whole thing. Well, it's just cursed with instant, or not instant, but indefinite thingy. Mine and fatigue. The one's frozen ocean? Yeah, that's just miserable. You did anything special out there, or you just we're just going to it? Oh, no more dirt to mine, puggies. First fighting. Gold farm, overworld parries unnecessarily. I mean, yeah. Any overworld perimeter for that is definitely unnecessarily large. Is it in public archive? No. No, they were just because every time I with the bone meal farm CA in the Discord, and I always say, "Is it in public archive?" And then I do that. No, that's what they're referencing. The ones that get the responses like that, the killing is when literally the message above theirs answers the same fucking question and they don't read it. That's what I give them the full sarcastic response. Like, you don't deserve me to respond to you in an actual way. Can't see the wait for the bot. Are you stupid? Highlight yourself. Comfort streamer for real, for real. True. No, you literally just place them next to each other. The only kind of thing you need to like pay attention to is make sure the scaffolding connects with the clock. Like that's it. You know, all you do is just rotate it if it doesn't connect. Like it's not. You have a separate schematic for the clocks themselves, and then you have a schematic for the the module. People don't understand you can make different schematics. And just because you rotate the one thing doesn't mean it's always going to connect to the other thing. That too. They don't understand they actually don't need that shit. That too. There's also what already pre-tiled 4x4 by 4. I think I took the 100K version and I mirrored it or rotated it so that it was 8x8x8 instead of 4x4 or whatever. That's all I did. Did a little bit of work. I did my job as a YouTuber and I linked the design that I used. I could be like all the other hardcore YouTubers and I could sell it for some money. It's hard to tile incorrectly. It's a cube. Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, bones will always be faster. Spend weeks building a farm to run it for 20 minutes and never come back. Exactly. 13 days. Is that in-game days or no? That has to be IRL days. I'm not careful when it comes to not dying. That's why I can never play hardcore. I don't have the mindset for that. Just take 5 years to do everything. I've used the whatever the thing is in Slimestone before. Just get stacked totems. I really just don't like having totems. I only use them for the cannon. Exactly. I can't see myself ever liking a game like that. Or a game mode, rather. Even if it was my full-time job, I feel like I would just lose motivation right after that happens. Just get aggro on mobs for no reason. Wait till I see you with an elytra. Became addicted to stacked items. Fair enough. That was probably me with shadow item, so I miss them. I don't miss having to set them up all the time though. But it was nice to experience. How you doing, Speed?
Wow.
Yo, Speed. I appreciate the resub with Prime for 3 months, my dude. Thank you, homie. Remote call-in items for bulk? No, man, I wish, but that's just so much effort for the scale of this network. But no, it's for the nether mob switch. I'm upgrading it, finally. I mean, there is a lot you can do with it. I just don't like it, personally. I feel like it removes the challenge of handling items in the nether. Well, yeah, I saw you do that with the slime. Yeah, we should be done with this today, which is actually really nice. Alright, do this one. Well, yeah, it is pretty annoying to move around and whatnot. I've seen somebody do it in single player of all things. I mean, yeah, with the new suppression thing, it seems a lot easier, I guess. What do you mean, purse? I'm really not though in terms of like other people. The box cycler thing is like the most uh redstone thing I've ever done. Sound suppression, yeah. Went over this already? I mean, yes. I'm just a realistic thinker. Do I have enough pumpkins? This place of bamboo award height and boom crash. It's that easy. I have not looked too deep into that at all. I think that needs rails. Yeah, no, I don't. Have I seen any of one of these that haven't had rails on it and just not paid attention? I don't think so. I think what I understood. It's existed ever since the game was made. No one Mojang that just doesn't surprise me, so. Alright, wait, that portal's not lit. Man, that's the second portal. Old NF people wish true. Paper had a real optimization that fixed it. It's kind of trippy. I can see all the portals lit from here for 9,000 blocks away. Discovered accidentally. Sick. Mm, 2, 3, 4. How you doing, Zopa? Welcome in, homie. What is that? I get it, but holy dude. Achilles went to bed. He just dipped out and didn't say anything. Wild. These bees here. I want to show bees what the chunk loading line actually looks like when it's working. Okay, bees is here. How you doing, APG? Welcome in, my dude. Just gotta mine these couple extra portals that we don't need anymore, and then I'll show you something you've never really seen before. I doubt. So I'll do something special for the moment. That'll look kind of trippy. You should probably get sleep. It's 5 a.m. That's fair enough, man. I won't be going too much longer. I'm just gonna test the chunk loading line to make sure it works, and then I'll probably be off for the night. I got this done all in one day, which I was extremely surprised about. It's fine. It was 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Oh, Max is an hour behind you. Or are you just saying 4 because it's 4:57, like CA said? Oh, it felt like 5 minutes ago. I get you. Alright, we should be good. I don't like how my glass texture pack does not work with this thing. Mending for 10 emeralds. I think the lowest is 5 or 6. So no, I'm not too well versed in the villager mechanics. The lowest price. Killian went to bed for once. Beetlejuiced him, Omega Low. Guess so. Alright. I'm gonna lower render max just for testing this purposes. So I hope you're not doing anything. Okay. Game rules, spectators, generate chunks, false. That's why I did it, man. It's super nice to have. Especially getting integrating it into the bolt like storage for the nether hub. It's like you can just come here and grab stuff instead of going to the end. Extremely nice. Alright, peace. You ready? Why do they keep saying stare? They stare at each other. Was that another one that I put him in front of? I'm smart. Don't worry about it. That too. It is a 7 TV emote. Player switch use once. Alright, so my player is not going to load any chunks. This is all the player or the portal loading itself, not me. That's the chunk loading line doing its magic. It's loading one after the other, and the redstone signal goes through. Loads the next one. Loads the next one. I have spectator generate chunks to false. So I can sit in one spot, and it'll come to me. Uh, uh, M 7:30. That's not good. Stop too early. Did I just glitch? I think I might have just glitched out. Let me fly back. We'll try it one more time. Let me just do it with this, because I don't need to have the low. Not exactly doing it work with it. No, I get you. No worries there, APG. Appreciate you stopping by, my dude. Alright, what if we just don't? Just don't use that. If I just activate this here. Now we can see it better. You should see that this starts to unload itself. So around 7:30 on the Z, we stopped last time. We stopped there again. We might need to modify the timings of the repeaters. Okay. It should be around 15 seconds that the chunk over here stays loaded, but I think it's because I have a high render, it still stays loaded on my end. Okay, I think we gotta change the repeat in timings because it looks like the redstone got ahead of the portals for some reason. Yeah, because it loads instantly right when I get that. So we might need to make all these repeaters 4 ticks. As it continues when I load it. It's like either the portal at 7:30 is not working. Actually, it might be that portal. I think this one's not working. No worries, Purse. Appreciate you hanging out as always, homie. Get some sleep. I'll be ending in a little bit. A few minutes here. It's not firing. Why? Ah, let's see. Extra glass. You as well, Purse. We'll see you tomorrow, homie. But yeah, if a player or a portal gets loaded, bees, it stays loaded for 15 seconds. Pumpkin down there. That's why we test things. I want to put a lamp here. I like the lamp being able to see easily. Actually, the lamp will be down there. Switches on, switches off when it's up. Alright, one final time, just to be sure. That's why in the hopper clock, we make it like 18 items, which is like just before 15 seconds. So you're not constantly sending the item back and forth. You're like sending it only when it's necessary. Some of the simpler chunk loaders don't have that clock and they just send it back as fast as possible, which is fine for small scales, but it's not the best in terms of lag efficiency, you could say. Alright, one last test. Well, yeah, if you're just going for simple things for people to follow that most people really don't care about the optimum peak lag efficiency or whatnot, then yeah, that's fine. You can see just how like a little bit more effort like this, it's just a lot better. And plus, I don't got to deal with minecarts. I hate dealing with minecarts. Flashbang in this bus biome, whatever this is, Sol Delta or what the hell? God damn. It does it in any. Oh, okay, this does it when you're not in a chunk, I guess. You can see that one over there is still loaded. Boom. Switches off. Alright, I guess I gotta time this so I can modify the thingy. How long was that? That felt like maybe like a minute. Alright, we gotta go with this one next time, so let's see. Max, can you stay in CS around here? Actually, can you stay in CS around the nether switch? And tell me when the signal, when the lamp turns on. Can you just tell me that in chat? Like in game chat? So then I know how much I need to modify this clock over here by. I'll turn this back on for you. But basically just tell me when that lamp turns on. So I can modify the clock in the back here to turn off this, or on or off this lamp at around that time. Alright, send in signal Actually, I need to... Did I place the rail back? I did. Did I break the observer first? Nah, it's okay, Bees. I appreciate it, though. I got Max here to tell me when that lamp turns on. Let's make sure this isn't sending a signal already. It's not. Okay. Alright, signal is going... No. So we've gone down 3 cycles now. 3 out of 8 cycles, I think. It's a 9, by the way, not a 6. It's lit now. I gotta decrease it by half. Damn. It's over 2 times as fast as the previous one, if this was lined up with the old one. $16 items. What's this one? 3. Yeah, because that one has to go 1. That can honestly be probably shorter than that. We'll do 2. Believe it or not, these rails actually power. Actually, never mind, doesn't really matter. But if you have rails like this, if you power this line, it'll actually update down to this one. Alright, thanks, Max. We should be at least relatively close. If we want, I'll try it one more time. We can see how close we are. Doesn't take that long. You still there, Max? I can do one more. See how if we have the lamp close to the actual time. Okay, send in. Yeah, it's not bad for going almost 1,000 blocks, eh? The cool wonders are redstone. True. True. We're cutting it close here. Down to 1. Off. Okay, that's basically perfect. Like, yeah, that's close enough. It's like, what, 5 seconds off? I'll get rid of 1 more item. And that should be basically perfect. If not, I'll put it back and we'll have to deal with it being a couple seconds longer. Right, send in last one and return it back on. On. Okay, that's closer. Yeah, that's the best close it's gonna get. Cool. Thank you, Max. Appreciate it, man. I turned this back on, yeah. Okay, spectators true. 2020, good. Alright, that project is finally done. So thank you, Bees, for giving me a 12-hour stream to start on that project. Otherwise, that probably would never have been done. Now, actually, it's not fully done. We gotta take down the bottom portals, but someone else will do that shortly. That's the wrong thing. It looks so much better, though. So much more compact. Better, faster. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bees. A little bit of hiccups. One hiccup along the way. One extra piece of glass that caused some problems, but yeah, to be expected with something that scale. Ain't gonna be perfect the first time. What, the one glass doesn't count as a mess up? This is finished. Yeah, it's just one misplaced thing that we figured out pretty quickly. And back operational. Just need to take down the copy. Sweet. Feels like a weight off my shoulders now. This looks so much better though. Doesn't stick out like a sore thumb anymore. It's actually uniform and fits in. Alright, so tomorrow we might be back in the end on the end build. Or we will be over at the geodig doing some manual mining. Could be either or. I don't know what I want to do at the moment. If the new trial member is going to be working in the end, I might at least try to get the new redstone for the box cyclers so that we don't have any issues anymore going forward with this. This is not how my end looks. Um, yeah, those are kind of crazy. Why is my realistic skies? What's the dependency that I don't have? What, the piston bolt? It's a lot more stuff in your face, to say the least. Because if it be pushed from the side, forward and upwards at the same time. How did I lose a mod? What the hell? I have opti boxes. That's not one of the dependencies. Man, what the hell? There's not a 1.21.6 version of that mod. Sick. I just don't understand how it worked and then doesn't work anymore. I'm so confused. It shows on the menu. All right. That's interesting. Let me see real quick. Watch these two mods conflict with each other. Might as well just move the other one. Incompatible mods. Right. Lovely. All right, that one didn't work either. Mm. Okay, actually gotta get a fucking launch this time. Is that not like it's working? Yeah, it's a skybox thing. That's not the mod I downloaded. How is that a mod in there? I deleted that. I don't have Optifine. Never have Optifine. But that's the one I have is Skyboxify. No worries, Achillian. We'll see you later, my dude. So oh, now you want to work. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't understand how that was such a problem because it was working before, and it decided today just nah, I didn't want to do it. Alright, well, it's back now. So either we'll be here working on some more things, the deco, or we'll be mining some blocks in the overworld for Geode. That's what our VR options tomorrow. We shall see. We only got buildings left. Both of the things, the Avenators are done. And they're like 1,000,000 blocks between the two of them, which is quite a lot. So yeah, we'll be working on these things. Alright, we're gonna just end it off here. I said on later than I was originally planning to. Yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. Shall hopefully be live tomorrow with some more stuff. Oh wow, I actually got a good night squishy this time instead of Skittles. Smile. Have a good night, peace, Max. Night, day, wherever you are, and I'll see you dudes all later.